1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
bring
Trevor
yourself to
Trevor,
eat in another human flesh. I look at life as being really precious. Even people that are worthy of the electric chair, as they say, or the death penalty, whichever form it takes, I still look at them and I think, oh, that's a wasted life. Granted, maybe if they spared his life, he'd commit more crimes. I understand that. But I still mourn the loss of a life. I view life as being precious. So would I don't think so. I would say, listen.
You'd volunteer.
I would volunteer. I would say, listen, if you don't kill me, I'll probably die anyway. So you might as well be resourceful.
Well, I must make sure if you and I ever go out on a boat, I must make sure that you're there and I remind you of this story in case we sink. Okay, well that's interesting, and we can't explain how or why that coincidence happened, and coincidence or something is there. As we said before, a lot of coincidences are sort of probability. Now, we've said this before, I believe, that if you're in a room or a hall with 23 people, there's a 50% chance that two of you will have the same birthday, which is quite surprising, but it's a statistical fact. Now, if you go up to, I think it's 75 people, there's a 99.9% chance that two will have the same birthday, which is actually quite incredible. 75 people when there's 365 days in the year. But if there's 75, there's that statistical chance, almost 100%. But if you want 100%, for some reason, the book or Google would tell you you need 367, which I don't quite get. You can understand 366. That's the extra leap year day, 29th of Feb. Anyway, but what we're saying is you can see some coincidence. We think, wow, that's a huge coincidence. But actually, if you look at statistics and things and probability, these things can be explainable. Some little oddities, really. Presidents in America. Now, Abraham Lincoln and John Kennedy were both elected to Congress. Lincoln in 1846, Kennedy in 1946. Both of them were elected president 1861, 1961. Each was then assassinated, sadly, on a Friday, and they were both succeeded by a new president called Johnson. One was Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, and Lyndon Johnson succeeded Kennedy. Which is all sort of weird, isn't it? But there's a few more oddities with presidents. 3 of 5 American presidents died on the 4th of July. Now, the 4th of July, of course, is their Independence Day, which in fact I think was originally 250 years ago this year, 1776. Well, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both died on the same day, 4th of July, 1826. Which was the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, and both had helped draw that up, so it was almost a bit weirder. And then a third president, James Monroe, also died 5 years later after the previous two, on the 4th of July in 1831. Death of presidents, President Kennedy. There's been all sorts of conspiratory theories about his death. Maybe there was more than one person, or Lee Harvey Oswald, the alleged killer. Perhaps it wasn't him, and so on. And my question to you, Cuz, is do you believe in any of the conspiracy theories? There's a lot of them about, aren't there? Do you believe any of them?
There's got to be, there's got to be the probability of one of them being believable. Let's put it that way, because there's a lot of coincidences in the world that one of is got to tally with something, and that's just some people might call it a chance, or some people might call it a coincidence. Some people might say it's carefully orchestrated. Some people, there can be different theories to actually want to back that event, the chances of that event happening. But what I was going to say before that was, I do think that if you've got a creative mind, you will have certain things that you will think about, and if you're crazy enough to write it down, it would mean something. I mean, look at David Bowie, the singer.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.